Onward is a 2019 Pixar animated feature film starring Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. Let's just get into the review. So the movie follows this young elf named Ian. He's very awkward and he's very sad because he never got to meet his dad, and his brother Barley did. So his dad leaves behind a staff that he wants Barley and Ian to have once they're both over 16. And Barley tries to bring the dad back using the staff. And he's not magical, so Ian tries, and he does bring back his dad, but only the lower half of him. So Barley and Ian set out on a quest to bring back their top half of their dad. And along the way, some crazy funny stuff happens. Since this is a children's film, there's bound to be some jokes, you know. But it's just a lot of the jokes in the movie were not very funny. Either way, the movie was still pretty good. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Good night. Alright, it's been a whole day since I reviewed Onward, a good movie. Now time to review a terrible movie, Frozen 2. Anyway, this movie is just so awful and boring, it makes me want to kill a bunch of ants. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. Just gotta kill all these ants. Anyway, I'll just talk about all the reasons why this movie is awful. The music. A long, long time ago, there was a movie called Frozen, and it was super mediocre, but not terrible. Either way, the music in this movie is just awful. That song I just sang was much better than anything in this movie, except for that one song where he's lost in the woods. I guess that was pretty funny, or whatever, but everything else in this movie, like Into the Unknown, and literally every other song. Oh, speaking of Into the Unknown, that freaking annoying sound. Ah! Yeah, you know that little siren choir lady who's screaming throughout the whole movie? That's so annoying, and it's literally used throughout the entire movie. I hate this movie. Pointless characters. The overstockage of useless, meaningless characters in this movie is just incredible. There's these guards that guarded their dad or something when he went to this mystical forest. There are these tribal people who make no sense at all. There's this one character named Ryder, and this one female character who introduces herself, and her voice is so quiet you can't even hear what she says, and they mention her name once throughout the whole movie, and all the characters are just so forgettable. I've forgotten every single one of them, except for, you know, the main characters, because they were in the first movie. Awful characters. I hate all the characters in this movie. The pacing. The pacing in this movie is so gosh dang awful. Like, an obese turtle giving birth has better pacing than this movie. You know how it takes hours to give birth, and it's probably really boring and painful to have to go through? It's like this movie. It's like giving birth. It takes forever, and it's really painful to go through. It's an awful movie. I hate this movie. It's boring, useless characters, and has some of the worst songs I've ever heard in a musical ever. This movie gets a 1 out of 10. No, a 2 out of 10. It has one redeeming quality, that one song. But 2 out of 10, awful movie, never gonna watch it again. Now you'll get to listen to my songs. You see, I call this style of music the glasses tone because you use the glasses to, you know, do the music. I'll give you a sweet, sweet sample just right now. Don't forget, for any of my 27 subscribers, comment down what movie you want me to review next, and I'll do it.